Hello! Can you eat eggs every day? Are eggs good or bad for your health? Can eggs increase blood cholesterol? What is the best way to prepare eggs for your arteries? How many eggs should you eat per day? Is it true that you should eat the whites and discard the yolks? Which is the best egg? White or brown? Does yolk color make a difference? In this video, I will talk about how you can get the most out of eating eggs and the 8 benefits that eating eggs every day will bring to your health. Eggs are a superfood. And better yet, cheap, quick and easy to prepare and can be found everywhere. So stay until the end of the video because many of the information will surprise you. But before that, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our health tips, and turn on the notification bell. And it's also very important for you to spread this knowledge with your friends and family. Because when it comes to your health, our health is worth sharing. So share it. 8 benefits of eating eggs every day. Why are eggs a superfood and part of a healthy diet? Simply put, because eggs are a good and cheap source of many nutrients and vitamins, in addition to high-quality protein. Moreover, they are low in calories, with an average of only 78 calories per egg. If there were a perfect food, eggs would be among the top 3. However, eggs used to have a bad reputation, mainly because of the cholesterol present in the yolk. Today we know that this is not entirely true. Egg yolks still have a lot of cholesterol, an average of 180 to 200 milligrams of cholesterol, which is more than half of what was once considered healthy, so eating 2 eggs would exceed the ideal. It was only in 2015, with a review of 40 studies, that it was possible to prove that there was no correlation between dietary cholesterol and heart disease. I want to point out here that dietary cholesterol does not mean that if your blood cholesterol is high, it is not harmful. It is not like that. It means that if you eat enough cholesterol, your liver will regulate itself and produce less cholesterol. In about a third of the population, a diet rich in cholesterol can increase cholesterol levels by 10 to 15%. For these people, eating 1 egg a day would increase their total cholesterol. Today, we place more emphasis on limiting saturated fat, which does increase LDL cholesterol, bad cholesterol, and can increase the risk of developing cardiovascular disease. Therefore, eggs, along with shrimp, are 2 foods that are high in cholesterol and low in saturated fat, so they would not increase, or only slightly increase, your blood cholesterol. What are the other nutrients that eggs are rich in? Think about it, since a living being comes out of an egg, it must be nutrient-dense, with all the ingredients in the right proportions to sustain a chick. Therefore, it is rich in protein. 1 egg has 6 grams of protein, and what's more, it is high-quality protein, with all 9 essential amino acids in sufficient quantities. This is important because these are the amino acids that your body cannot make on its own. So it helps with growth, healing, muscle growth, weight loss, lowering blood pressure, and optimizing bone health. In other words, the proteins contained in eggs are of very high biological value. Eggs also have 13 essential vitamins and minerals such as vitamin A, vitamin B2, vitamin B5, vitamin B6, biotin, folate, vitamin B12, vitamin E, vitamin K, vitamin D, calcium, zinc, phosphorus, and selenium, as well as various antioxidants that help keep the egg healthy. Egg whites and yolks have different properties. Egg white provides a lot of protein without the cholesterol of the yolk. 60% of the total amount of protein in an egg is in the white, while the yolk contains saturated fat and cholesterol. Eating eggs with other foods can also help our bodies absorb vitamins better. One study found that adding an egg to a salad can increase the amount of vitamin E we absorb from the salad. So what are the 8 benefits that eating eggs every day can bring to your health? 1 benefit, they help your eyes. As I mentioned, eggs have some antioxidants, especially lutein and zeaxanthin. One consequence of aging is a deterioration in vision. These help neutralize some of the degenerative processes such as cataracts and age-related macular degeneration, the leading cause of blindness in people over 55 years old. And it is the egg yolk that contains lutein and zeaxanthin, so it's no use just eating the egg white. You'll miss out on this benefit. Additionally, eggs are also rich in vitamin A, and vitamin A deficiency can also cause blindness. 2th benefit: eggs can improve your brain. Eggs are rich in choline, which is an important nutrient for your neurons and which most people do not consume enough of. A whole egg is an excellent source of choline. It contains more than 100 milligrams of this nutrient, making it one of the best sources of choline out there. Choline is used to build cell membranes, and our brain and nervous system need it for memory, mood, muscle control, and other functions. Furthermore, the egg is rich in B12, which also helps your nerves. 3th benefit: improves your immunity. Eggs are rich in several vital micronutrients that support immunity, such as selenium, as well as vitamin B12 and vitamin D. Just to give you an idea, egg yolk is one of the few foods that naturally contain vitamin D. 2 eggs provide more than 80% of the recommended daily intake of vitamin D. 4th benefit: can help with weight loss. Eggs satisfy hunger. As I mentioned, eggs are packed with high-quality proteins, and, as I have been reinforcing in previous videos, proteins increase your metabolism and bring satiety. If you eat eggs for breakfast, you'll feel full for longer, which will help you avoid snacking before lunch. Egg consumption can also help reduce variations in glucose levels, which can have great benefits for those who are diabetic or pre-diabetic. Interesting, isn't it? The other 4 main benefits of consuming eggs daily will be discussed in the video Eggs Part 2, which will be available tomorrow. Leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and see you tomorrow.